All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to Redlock. We'll be starting slightly early here for FlatPaper versus Caleb Suh as we get into warm-ups. I'm Dio. I think I'm going to be joined by Exia here very shortly. In the meantime, just casting some warm-ups. Take a look at the seeding for both of these players. FlatPaper seed 15 out of qualifiers. Not a hidden player, but very solid on the Hard Rocks and DTs. Laser, also known as Caleb Suh, or other way around, Caleb Suh, better known as Laser. Not so strong on the DTs, not much a speed player, but very, very strong on the aim, especially that Nomad 1 out of qualifiers. Definitely expecting some hidden abuse and DT abuse in this matchup with players probably evenly matched on things like the Hard Rock overall, as well as evenly matched on most Nomads, aside from kind of expecting the Nomad aim to go the way of Laser in this match. And this doesn't show that they're going to be pretty evenly matched on the Hard Rock, but I don't really know it does. 6.5 star, 3 minute Hard Rock aim control tech warm-up for, I think it's FlatPaper actually, on this one. And Laser close enough in score that the hidden multiplier is kind of helping out here. Now starting to really win this out, but yeah, this is a very, very close map for the warm-up between these two players. And I think we're just going to see some hidden abuse, some DT abuse, followed by some potentially aim for Laser, potentially some Hard Rock for FlatPaper. Though I think those are going to be much, much closer than the first couple of points in this match, which are likely to be somewhat one-sided. All right, and now we get into the match proper. Grabbing with bans for both of these players. And yeah, again, I think it's pretty obvious some bans that are going to be happening here. Laser likely to ban out the DT2, DT3. If not one of those, then sub one in for the Nomad 5 in this case. FlatPaper likely to ban out something like the Hidden 2, Hidden 3, or some combination of Hidden 2 and something in this matchup. Nice roll, FlatPaper. Close. And I'm very much of the opinion that we're going to be getting remaining tapping maps, stuff like the DT4, the Nomad 2, Nomad 5, maybe DT1 for FlatPaper, and going to be getting remaining hiddens, probably Hidden 1, Hidden 4. Could be anything besides Hidden 2, honestly. Potentially something like the Nomad 6 as well for laser. And then potentially into something like that Nomad 1. It's actually a Nomad 1 ban from FlatPaper. And a Nomad 5 DT3 ban for laser. What is the second ban here for FlatPaper? Are just neither of them picking hidden? Okay, no, it is going to be a hidden 3 ban. I'm curious as to what this agreement is between the two of them. Those we'll see soon. And it's going to be DT2 for FlatPaper. Yeah, no surprise there. With Nomad 5 DT3 banned out, DT2 is the next speediest map in the pool. Or rather, the other speedy map left up in the pool at the moment. And into some speed we go. AR10, OD 9.8 after double time. And just about 248 BPM. And honestly, it's not looking too bad for laser out of the gate on this one. Okay. There's a second miss. I mean, like, the accuracy is not that bad, right? The AC is not bad. Bro just is not comboing. He was right at the end of his stamina. And GG. Okay. Yep. All right. How y'all's afternoon going? Good time. Well, again, one of those maps where, FlatPaper, solid DT player. Not a ridiculous score on this map. 400k, not too shabby. And honestly, a little overkill in this matchup. So, nicely done. .91 AC, but nearly 900 combos. Pretty solid on this. And hidden. Hidden 2. Nomad 6, Hidden 1, Hidden 3. Any of these make a ton of sense here. I could also see, I don't know, Hard Rock 2, maybe. But I really think it's just the Nomad 6 to Hidden 4 gauntlet here for Laser, and there is a Hidden 1. And FlatPaper's cooked. Yeah, no, we know. 220 BPM, AR 9.3. Full-on anti-aim map here. Tons of low-spacing, awkward patterns with giant jumps in between them. Hardest part of this map is readjusting from those really high-spacing jumps into the much lower-spacing pattern aim sections. And actually an early miss for Laser here. Right at the beginning of the map. Finding another miss, actually. And this is not a great start if you are Laser. Because FlatPaper is doing just fine so far. And Laser is the one finding more and more misses. This is not a long map. It's only 2 minutes. You've got to put some combo together soon here. Especially because all of these misses are really tanking the act. And FlatPaper is not particularly strong on Hidden, but this is it's a relatively straightforward map. The challenge here is just the density. It's not a super tricky map. And Laser is just missing kind of all over the place. Seemingly having more trouble with this map than FlatPaper. Just unable to pull together a big combo. Finally slightly ahead in accuracy, but it just doesn't matter if you can't find combo to back it up. Finally a slight combo lead. He gives that up immediately though. And with less than a quarter of the map left to go, he's going to have to beast mode the ending here and hope FlatPaper kind of falls apart. If you don't want to give over a breakpoint on the first pick like this. I think that's it. That miss definitely seals it up. There's just no way for a comeback to happen here. And Laser, honestly, having a really rough time with this first pick. 300k on the board, but not enough. 400k from FlatPaper. Not the best score on this, but it's going to do the job. It's going to get the breakpoint for him. And that is probably a very disappointing result for Laser on this map. I think you were kind of expecting in this matchup to be able to abuse the Hidden against FlatPaper, and the fact that that doesn't pan out for you on this Hidden one really complicates the rest of this matchup now. Now, we are going back into aim. This is the Caleb's specialty, is aim. Now, he'd definitely prefer the Nomad one, but this is an aim map. So, it's possible for Laser to take back this breakpoint on something like this. I think if we were going into potentially the Nomad 2, I would have further doubts. Even though that map is a lot more flow aim focused, Laser's still not really a Nomad 2 player. Yeah, FlatPaper had a really good DT1 score in qualifiers, but Qual's DT1 and Gold Dust are very different from each other, so see if any of that changes on this map. It's like gold dust, and it's like further misses is what it's like. Do you think they call it gold dust because it's a gamble playing this map for anyone picking it? Because right now, FlatPaper, this gamble not paying off. 99 act to 96. Bro getting combo gamed by Caleb Laser Saw. Does finally find the break, but it's matched immediately by FlatPaper. Up 2.5%, act down 17k at the halfway mark. And this is another one of those matches where it is very, very breakpointable for the opponent. AIM maps tend to be that way at a certain difficulty point. Ever so slight combo lead for Laser. Good act lead for FlatPaper, and there goes the combo lead. It's immediately given back over, man. Every single time, it's just traded instantly. And as soon as it goes over to FlatPaper, it goes right back to Laser. It's by 7k right now in his favor, but another miss for Laser. FlatPaper trades it back. Oh my god, it's 2,000 points. Act drop for Laser gives 10k to FlatPaper, and now the combo lead as well. He does find another miss, but that's not a big enough combo lead for Laser to take this back. Both of them find a miss on the square jumps at the end, and that act drop on the burst kills Laser's run. And he is unable to take the breakpoint. Act gamed by FlatPaper, 480k to 470k. Super, super close, but that act drop right at the end just swung it instantly. 12,000 points from 2k for Laser to 10k for FlatPaper, and I think without that 12k swing, that would have gone Laser's way. Really unfortunate for him on that map. Now down 3-0 instead of 2-1 with the next pick. And switching gears a little bit, moving from the hidden pool into the nomads here with the Nomad 4. Pulls out the crack. Let's see if Stoic Hypothesis is good for him in this matchup or not. FlatPaper definitely, not too shabby on the tech maps in particular. Had a pretty similar run to Laser in qualifiers on the Qualifiers Nomad 4. They were 15k off of each other. That said, this is a very different map from Qualifiers Nomad 4. This is so much more low aim focused, with a ton of cut streams and high spacing low aim stream patterns in this map. At 170 BPM, you can get away with some kind of ridiculous spacing. And first miss actually comes through for FlatPaper. Laser breaks right afterwards. Another break to come through for Laser. With FlatPaper now having the combo lead, act completely evened out between the two of them. I mean, the second half of this gets really, really tough for a lot of players. There's definitely some who are going to be pretty solid on it, but the second half of this map can be really, really tough, and I think for most people it's going to be noticeably harder than the first half. So the fact that Laser has now missed again and given over a 400 combo lead to FlatPaper going into the second half of this map is not good. Does not bode well. This is only a best of 11. Going down 4-0 in a BO11 is nigh unwinnable game state. Does finally drop a miss. FlatPaper But Laser now has an 85k score lead to make up with only a 200 combo lead for himself in the hardest part of the map. And there's the miss to come through. That combo lead just does not last all that long in this back half now. This last quarter of the map is really, really tricky. And yeah, there's some more misses from FlatPaper. Yeah, the act drops quite a bit, but the score is still up at 50k in his favor. And yes, it's moving super, super slowly over the way of Laser. It's not going to be enough, though. 47k in favor of FlatPaper. Big combo in the first half, and Laser just not locking in during that first half of the map, not able to build up a big combo at any point during the map. Had a better last quarter, last a third or so of the map, but just couldn't keep it together during that first half. And now into DT4 for FlatPaper. Some AR 10.4, 215 BPM, finger control, aim control, fake tech. Definitely still comebackable, technically. It's not over till it's over. But 4-0 up for FlatPaper. Laser not in a good spot at the moment. So definitely looks a little grim here. Now both players looking pretty solid during this first quarter of the map. Neither dropping too much accuracy. Laser down at 95. FlatPaper at 98 on the dot, basically. But both still holding on to the full combo. So this is absolutely still winnable at the moment for Laser. Neither breaking on that flow aim jump section. Neither breaking on the slider jumps there either. And this slow section is pretty much all combo. If either player misses during this part, they're giving up a lot of free combo in this map. Oh, Laser! Oh my god. I think that was just a misaim, man. And that misaim is going to cost him dearly. Now already up 100k as FlatPaper, and another miss to come through for Laser on this DT4 leading into the last third of the map. And yeah, I think this is just kind of over for this map. Laser now down 5-0 by the end of this map. FlatPaper still FCing, by the way. Going on 98 accuracy just about. How do you act those double jumps? That was actually ridiculous. Does finally find the miss. But this is a really good score for FlatPaper. This map is not easy to FC. And right now, I think he's on a 1 miss, 1 slider break at the moment. Both in the same spot. Yeah, Astro Gap. This is a really, really good score from FlatPaper. And Laser, for as good of a first half as he had a really rough second half on this map. And FlatPaper, no such issues. Did find 1 miss during the second half of this map, but absolutely crushed that DT4. No doubt about it. 740k on this is really, really solid. And yeah, now it's 5-0. So reverse sweep or die for Laser. Says, okay, let's start off the reverse sweep with this hidden 4. I don't know why there's no Nomad 6 or hidden 2 getting picked right now. Maybe that was their agreement that they mentioned at the beginning of the match, was to neither pick nor ban the hidden 2 Nomad 6. If I'm Laser, that agreement just kind of sucks for me. I would have said, okay, I trade you those for the DT2, DT3, but I don't know. All right, seems like this is a good pick. FlatPaper saying FML. Let's see how fucked he truly is on this map, or if it's just, you know, or if he's LARPing. Could be LARPing. So far, looking like a LARP on the first quarter of this map. No issues for either player so far. There's finally the drop for FlatPaper on that stream. Huge chain miss. Oh, but there's a miss for Laser right at the end of that PI time. About halfway in now. FlatPaper with now second miss actually for Laser. Has a nearly 200 combo lead, but does give that up, does find the miss. Laser's just kind of trading misses back and forth right now. 50k lead for Laser. See how long it stays at that 50k mark. And yeah, I think it's safe to say not a LARP on this one. Down at 225k right now. Laser up nearly 100k. Solid combo advantage, about a 3% accolade as well. Into the hardest part of the map here, this ending. Very, very tricky section. Huge sliders, high velocity, and a lot of high spacing in the swing alt patterns as well. All right, let's see if Laser can keep this wins streak alive, keep his hopes alive. Has to win another 5, has to win the next pick to stay in the tournament. And FlatPaper with next pick, match point for his next 2 picks. And it's Hard Rock alt time. Okay. Tiferet by Psy, featuring Sta. It's a KTG CS 6.5 alt tech hybrid sort of pick. Alt rhythm hybrid, mostly alt. And early days, the accuracy is looking much better for FlatPaper than for Laser. Laser also with a very early drop, and no such early drop for FlatPaper here. Nobody breaking anywhere after those couple of early breaks for Laser. It's still FlatPaper on the FC. We're just about halfway in, and he actually finds the miss. Laser now with the opportunity to bring this back, but down 3% in accuracy and down 100k. Needs to hold this combo lead for a long time for this to come back, but that extra miss from FlatPaper is going to continue to help, and he just mistaps or misaims. I don't know exactly what, but it looked like his cursor was on top of that jump, and it just did not go through. And now 80k in FlatPaper's favor. Neither player with any combo. A third of the map left to go. Laser just has to God mode. FlatPaper just has to fumble. And otherwise, this is very much going FlatPaper's way. We need a small miracle here to see this match continue on and to see Laser play another map in Redlock. And I think with how things are going here in the last quarter of the map, pretty safe to say that's not going to happen. 100k lead now for FlatPaper. Was up 80k, 75k, now up 115k. Continuing to build this score lead in the last quarter of the map. Combo ahead, Ack ahead. And going to be finishing this one out 6-1. Laser really just unable to take advantage of FlatPaper's weaknesses. And FlatPaper just playing well. I mean, that's an insta leave for Laser. Understandable, unfortunate. FlatPaper just playing well. Had, solid combo on the DT2. 91 Ack needs some work, but solid combo on the DT2. Definitely just better combo on the Hidden One. Had a very, very good run on that map. Just ever so slightly one off of accuracy on Gold Dust. And then managed to out combo in the first half on Stoic Hypothesis. Had the one miss 740k run on Source of Creation DT4 that was just really, really good. And then did finally lose a point on Step by Step, but pulled it right back on Tiferet. No problems whatsoever there. Now that is going to be GG, and FlatPaper eliminating Laser from the tournament. We'll take a quick look at the bracket for these two. As we said at the end of the last match, winner of this moves on to face Azer, so Azer now with FlatPaper as the next opponent in that next round of losers bracket. That match, I believe, tomorrow at 22 UTC. 21 UTC for that matchup tomorrow. That's going to do it for us for now. Congratulations to FlatPaper, and good luck both Azer and FlatPaper in their next round of losers bracket tomorrow.